All right, here's the deal. Have you ever wondered what actually happens to your brain when you skip sleep? It's just one all-nighter, right? What's the worst that could happen? Here's the thing. Skipping sleep is like skipping oil changes for your car. Sure, it runs for a bit, but then things start falling apart in the weirdest and most inconvenient ways. First, let's talk about your circadian rhythm. This is your brain's internal clock, responsible for keeping your sleep-wake cycle on track. It's like the mom of your biological functions. Reliable, slightly naggy, but always right. When the sun goes down, your circadian rhythm starts prepping your body for sleep. It lowers your core body temperature, slows your heart rate, and releases melatonin, a hormone that whispers, "Hey, it's bedtime." But when you decide to pull an all-nighter, you're basically telling your circadian rhythm, "I don't care what you think." And guess what? It doesn't handle rejection well. Suddenly, your brain is confused. Is it daytime, nighttime? Should it be releasing melatonin or not? It's like throwing your brain into a time zone blender. Next up, memory. Let's start with a history lesson. In 1965, a 17-year-old named Randy Gardner decided to stay awake for 11 days for a science fair project. 11 days. I can't even handle 11 hours without a snack break. By the end, he experienced negative health effects like short-term memory, hallucinations, and paranoia. Yeah, not great. Well, Randy recovered, but most of us aren't that lucky. Here's why. Your hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for storing and organizing memories, is like the Marie Kondo of your mind. It takes all the random facts you learned during the day and files them neatly into long-term storage. But when you skip sleep, the hippocampus is like, "I'm on strike!" And your brain turns into a cluttered mess, and it's not just teens pulling stunts. Did you know that surgeons who don't sleep for 24 hours make 20% more mistakes? Imagine lying on the operating table while your doctor's brain is like, "Wait, which side was the appendix again?" Let's meet the amygdala, the emotional drama queen of your brain. On a normal day, your prefrontal cortex keeps the amygdala in check. It's like the calm babysitter to your emotional toddler. But when you're sleep deprived, the prefrontal cortex is like, "I'm too tired for this," and the amygdala is like, "Finally, it's my time to shine."
Rise and shine.
Suddenly, everything feels like a crisis. You spill coffee, devastating. Your Wi-Fi cuts out, the end of the world. This isn't just me being dramatic. A study found that sleep-deprived people are 60% more emotionally reactive. I mean, who hasn't cried over something ridiculous after an all-nighter? You know how in video games, your character sometimes freezes because of lag? That's what happens to your brain when it's sleep-deprived. These little episodes only last a few seconds, but they can happen anytime. While you're walking, eating, even driving. Don't think you're safe just because you're sitting still. So, if you're feeling clumsy after pulling an all-nighter, congrats. You're officially as coordinated as a drunk raccoon. Try pouring cereal without spilling milk everywhere. I dare you. Okay, one sleepless night won't kill you, but if you make a habit of it, that's when things get scary. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to everything from diabetes to depression and heart disease. And then there's fatal familial insomnia. This is a super rare condition where people literally can't sleep, and within months, it leads to death. Scientists think it's because sleep is when your brain cleans itself. During the day, your brain builds up waste products, like adenosine, that need to be flushed out. It's kind of like taking out the trash. When you skip sleep, the trash piles up and your brain starts to choke on its own waste and just blow up. So, what have we learned today? Sleep isn't just nice to have. It's a survival tool. It keeps your brain organized, your emotions stable, and your body healthy. So the next time you're tempted to pull an all-nighter, just remember, you're not Randy Gardner. You're not a surgeon. Hopefully. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to bed. Sweet dreams. If this deep dive into the chaos of sleep deprivation hit home, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more mind-blowing content that's actually worth staying awake for. Trust me, your brain will thank you later. And hey, while you're at it, hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the next video. Because let's be real, your FOMO is real, and we've got you covered. In a world where hustle culture glorifies burning the midnight oil and grind now, sleep never is practically a lifestyle. It's easy to forget that rest isn't lazy. It's revolutionary. Think about it. You wouldn't expect your phone to run on 2% battery. So why expect your brain to? Sleep is the ultimate act of self-care, and in a generation that's all about setting boundaries and prioritizing mental health, it's time to normalize saying no to all-nighters and yes to a solid 8 hours. So, next time you're tempted to binge watch, doom scroll, or cram for that exam, remember, your brain is your greatest flex. Treat it like the VIP it is. Now, go hydrate, touch some grass, and get some sleep. You've earned it.